Please do, come in, come in. I've been expecting you. Have a seat here. Make yourself comfortable. I've seen you around Gossamer Falls quite a bit as of late. I know that there are a few questions that you would like answered, aren't there? Yes. I don't want you to tell me any information whatsoever, unless, of course, I ask for it specifically. I want this to be a completely pure reading. I think what will suit you best now are the cards. I have a trusted deck here with me that we'll use for our meeting today. I think what's weighing on your mind now is why you're here, why your path has brought you here in particular, and who this secret admirer of yours is. Correct? Good. Well, let's see. The cards tell me. Very interesting. And now I would like you to pick one for me. That one? All right. Well, let me get the complete picture here, shall we? See this card here, the first one, it tells me that you have a hidden purpose. Usually this is in the form of a life path that you hadn't expected for yourself. And it will only reveal itself when it's the right time. You see, you were meant to be here in Gossamer Falls. For one reason or another, the fates have brought you here. There is a rather remarkable reason for this, but one that is still hidden in the fog. I can't quite make it out yet. Yes, it's peculiar. This card here, this tells me that you will make a home here, that you will find a sanctuary here, but you won't live an ordinary life like most people do. Yours will be filled with mystery and magic. A variety of mystical things that will change your perception of what life is supposed to be and your place within it. And this card This card tells me that that secret admirer of yours has a part to play in all of this. They will help guide you through the path that awaits you, the path that is most certainly ahead of you now. Now I can almost discern here that, from this card, that it's not a conventional sort of admiration they have for you. It's not necessarily a romantic entanglement, but more of a deep spiritual connection. They know something about you, something that you yourself don't even know. Which is quite exciting, isn't it? I can't say who the person is. Their image seems to shift in front of me. One moment they appear as an older man, and the next a younger woman, sometimes even a child. I've never seen that before. This must be a rather unique individual, I must say. And this last card, the one that you picked, this is a very unusual card. I don't see it every now and again, especially not picked by the person I'm doing the reading for. This card means that you have a hidden source of power. Now, it may be in the form of creativity or intelligence, something of that nature, more of a mundane talent, so to speak. But then again, it might be something, well, anything but mundane, let's put it that way. Now, what this card tells me is that no one, not even I, can tap into this hidden power that you have to finally tune it after you've discovered it, of course. You must hone it, cultivate it, craft it very carefully if you want to bring it to the light of day. And if you are able to do this, then chances are it'll be much more than your life that you change. In fact, it might be the entire realm. Now what all of these cards together tell me is that Gossamer Falls was always meant to be in the fabric, in the thread that the fates are weaving for you on their loom. But you had to wait until you were ready, till you were willing to accept that your old life had to be left behind, and that a new life had to be formed. Does that make sense, dear? I thought it might. Now the cards do reveal that you will meet this secret admirer of yours very soon. It is then that they'll be ready to reveal themselves to you, to tell you why they've been following your whereabouts so closely, and why they are taking such an invested interest in you since you've been here in Gossamer Falls with us. I think the reason behind it may just surprise you. That's all that they're telling me, dear. I'm sorry I could not be of more help. But, you see, there are always some things that manage to hide in the shadows. Not necessarily dark or wicked things. Even the most brilliantly lit and kind-hearted, good-natured things sometimes hide in the shadows, because it's not their time to step out into the light just yet. And that's the case here, I think. Yes, I'm almost certain. I'm not going to charge you anything for today's reading, dear, because, well, it was an absolute pleasure. And an experience in and of itself for me, even. I do suggest you look into a home here, though, because it looks like you'll be needing